Hello Aquarius, welcome to the Good, the Bad, and the Tarot. This is your mid-July general forecast. This is for my Aquarius suns, Aquarius moons, and Aquarius risings, and those on the cusp of Aquarius. Today for your reading, I'm going to be using the Charmin Caselli Tarot deck. This is the first deck I ever bought when I started reading tarot 10 years ago. Approximately 10 years ago. And also the first deck that you'll see me use when I joined YouTube over a year ago. So actually it was around this time last year that I joined the YouTube and I started sharing my readings with you all. So it's a great beginner's deck if you're interested in learning tarot. It's based on the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. Julia Charmin-Burke is the author and Giovanni Caselli is the illustrator. I believe they're watercolor and colored pencil. But yeah, great deck, and it's especially created for the first time tarot user, it says. Julia Charmin-Burke is an experienced reader and teacher, and Giovanni Caselli is an internationally renowned artist. So I'm featuring this deck this month for your mid-month readings, and then for the Oracle message at the end of your reading, I will be pulling from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle cards. This is a 44 card deck and guidebook by Colette Baron Reid, and these are fantastic, extremely insightful, extremely scarily accurate, and highly intuitive. So not for the faint of heart, but definitely something worthwhile if you're interested in purchasing a rock solid oracle deck that has nothing to do with the tarot. It's like their own cards, and they have their own messages. So this is the deck. It has this gold border. I like this spirit gate on the front, so they're pretty classy. But enough about that. Let's get on with your reading. So the cards are ready to go. They are all shuffled and sorted and cleared. So let's get started, Aquarius. This is your mid-month reading. I'm calling on Spirit to help guide me with your cards today. What are the messages and energies that you have for the sign of Aquarius? This is for my Aquarius suns, Aquarius moons, and Aquarius risings, and those on the cusp. What does Aquarius need to know, Spirit? Please help guide them. Now this reading, excuse me, will cover the past, present, and future for the middle of July, the present being the moment that you view this reading. This is a general reading and will not resonate with everyone. You all know that for the most accurate reading with the most accurate outcome, come and get a private reading. Spirit, please show me the messages and energies that you have for the sign of Aquarius. This is for my Aquarius suns, Aquarius moons, and Aquarius risings, and those on the cusp. What does Aquarius need to know for their mid-month reading? Blah, excuse me. One more. Let's do one more shuffle here. Alright, starting with your past, recent past, we have the Two of Swords, the King of Wands in reverse, clarified with the Seven of Wands in reverse. Let me pull the camera back a little bit. The next card I have is a Sun in reverse and the Two of Cups in reverse. Now remember, this was in your recent past, so 1 to 2 weeks ago. Now in your present, we have the Three of Wands reversed, the Eight of Pentacles reversed, the Magician reversed, and the Knight of Swords, which I believe is your energy, coming up with the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Going into the future, we have the Eight of Wands reversed, we have the Eight of Wands reversed, the Empress reversed, the Chariot reversed, and the Six of Swords upright. Yeah, for your outcome we have the Nine of Wands. So, Mars is still in retrograde. I don't know if there are any other planets in your specific chart that are in retrograde. When I do get a lot of reverse cards, it doesn't mean that my deck is upside down. My deck was not upside down. In fact, I start with all the cards upright before I start shuffling. Often it's a sign that there's blocked energy or delayed energy. Or obviously with 78 cards in the deck, the reverse meaning of the card is completely different and not always negative. It just is a different meaning. So if you'd like to watch the rest of this reading, this is a preview. I invite you to join me over on Patreon, where you can get all 12 of the general monthly readings and the love forecast ad-free for $1 pledge. The reason why I moved my general readings over there a couple months ago was because I am doing tarot full time, and Patreon is where I get the most love and support from you all, and I'm doing some cool stuff over there. I've got some social media stuff going on. I am designing a tarot deck. I haven't designed it yet, but I am raising money to be able to do that. I want to produce my own tarot deck in the future. And these general monthly readings are a lot of work for me personally. I do 24 readings a month, and by breaking it out like this, it does help me do tarot full time, which is what I love to do. So there's no obligation for you to go over there, but I am inviting you at this time. And the reason why I put the previews out on YouTube is so that you all can see what a general reading looks like when I do a general reading. So you get a sense of what it would look like. And I hope that that helps. And I hope to see you over there. And thank you for watching, and thank you for stopping by. Okay, Aquarius, let's look at your cards. In the recent past, you have the Two of Swords. Next, I have the King of Wands in reverse. He comes up with the Seven of Wands reversed. The next thing I have is the Sun in reverse. And the Two of Cups reversed in your recent past. Overall, I see a situation where you were on the fence and you needed to trust your intuition. It might have been that there was a stalemate or a situation where you didn't have enough information. But I also feel like with the blindfold over her eyes, that this indicates that you didn't feel like you had enough information, but maybe you were unwilling to see something. With you protecting your heart, there's a feeling of needing to go inside here to get more information, needing to trust your intuition. Or it could be that you wanted to do two things that couldn't be done simultaneously. So those two things would have been mutually exclusive. Now, often I look at the moon as the phase of the moon here, and so it's either a waning or a waxing moon. So time-wise, this would have been during the waning or waxing of the full moon. Next thing I have is a fire sign here. Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. I'm getting Sagittarius for this particular card, but it could also be a Leo or an Aries person in your life. Coming up as a king, this is likely someone that you know very well, perhaps even have an intimate relationship with. What is he doing? He has the Seven of Wands reversed. So this person is struggling, okay? This person may even have a temper, or maybe using you for a part of his agenda or her agenda, but they have ulterior motives. If that's not the case, then we are looking at someone who is not a Leo, is an Aries or Sagittarius, because the card is in reverse. Often that is a Sag that I'm looking at. But this person is behaving like the Seven of Wands reversed, which is they're having trouble speaking up, or they may feel like they've been knocked down by you, or they have a lot of people that are disagreeing with them, or they may just feel like they're losing their ground and they have to fight. They have to stand up for themselves. This person is not happy with you, or wasn't in the past. It certainly looked like there was a struggle for this person. I'm getting the sense that they didn't feel like they were able to express themselves, or they felt like a bit snubbed in some way. That's one of the things that I'm getting. Well, you were dealing with some depression in the past with the Sun in reverse, and also a relationship where you were probably not getting along with your partner with the Two of Cups reverse. Of course, we can expand this to business, relationships, or family. This would have been a close relationship. I do see some depression here in the past, and then also disagreements, like you and your partner are not getting along or not on the same page. Definitely someone you're very close to, likely a fire sign. But remember, it resulted from a situation where you didn't feel like you had enough information, and maybe were refusing to really look at something closer, and that caused some friction. Okay, going into the present situation, we have the Three of Wands reversed, the Eight of Pentacles reversed, the Magician reversed, and the Knight of Swords. So, Aquarius, a couple messages here. One has to do with your career. Some of you are struggling in your career. Work may be slow, or you may feel like you're not motivated or putting in the effort. If this is a relationship, you may feel like there's no future, or some long-term plans have fallen through. It could be that you are failing to set goals for yourself and feel like you've been doing the same thing over and over and over again and aren't getting anywhere. But the larger message here is with the Magician reverse, which says you may not be using all of your talents and skills. You have a lot, and you have a tremendous amount of power, but you may not be wielding that power for your highest good. This could be a situation where, with regards to work, you're out of work and you're not quite sure how to showcase yourself in the best light in terms of getting another job. Or you may be failing to cast a wide enough net. Make sure you're looking at all angles here. Make sure you're looking for things that are out of state, you know, or across the country, or just expand your point of view here. There's a lack of long-term planning or even vision. For some of you, you're struggling to actually find work or to remain employed, or there's a lack of focus in a relationship or at work. You're having a hard time being productive. And then with the Magician reverse, it just says that the lightning bolts aren't being they're being mismanaged. So you may be casting your thunderbolts at the wrong things, at the wrong people, or the wrong time, or the timing isn't right, and so you need to wait. But the Magician is a no in terms of an answer here. If you're looking for a new job, or you're looking for a promotion, now is probably not the right time, meaning this week, okay? In the future, that may change. But I do see with the Knight of Swords, you move forward. You're very goal-driven here. Now, this is definitely your energy. You're charging forward. There's a lot of speed here. What is it that you're headed towards? What is it that you're rushing off to do? The words that are coming to me right now are, I don't have time for this, and you may be acting or behaving or even feeling that it's not worth your time, whatever this is, that you've been putting in the effort, you've been carefully, diligently putting in the effort, but you aren't getting the results. And I kind of see that you're getting the heck out of there. You don't want to wait around. You're very impatient. So something is, especially with the 8 and the 7 reversed here, something is taking up a lot of your time, or something is going very slowly at work, or a relationship, or both, and you're not feeling like your talents are being put to good use here. I hope that makes sense. Let's see, going into the future, we have the Eight of Wands reversed, the Empress reversed, the Chariot reversed, and the Six of Swords. So, Aquarius, I see delays for you this month. Probably not altogether very pleasant. Delays in communication. If you're hoping to hear from a lover, or hoping to hear from a friend or family member, or a person that you've been waiting to hear from, things can take a lot longer than you were hoping. What's the other message I'm getting here? I'm getting stuck. Someone is feeling very stuck. And obviously my job as a tarot reader is to help guide you around these obstacles, kind of like water, so that you can flow around them. The issue that I'm seeing here is you have two major arcana coming up in reverse. The Empress reverse, which can be Venus here retrograding, or Cancer, the Chariot represented by Cancer. And one thing I'm seeing is that you may in the future be dealing with a situation. There may be a woman or a man in your life that is suffocating for you in terms of their behavior, or someone who isn't treating you right. They could be mean or demanding or aggressive with you, or you yourself could be taking on those characteristics, smothering, burned out, feeling burned out. Often with the Empress reverse, I do get illness, so you may actually be coming down with an illness, or feeling dealing with fertility issues. That's not always the case, but it can be. But I do see that the rains something's coming to a halt here, like a screeching halt. I feel like another thing I want to mention is watch out for car accidents, watch out for travel delays. I know this isn't sounding very positive. On the positive side, you are going to be moving on, whether this is a literal move over water, or if this is some sort of transition. You do move on. Okay, positive card here. This is peace of mind and healing and progression. So you will be leaving this phase behind, probably at the end of July. But it's not without a few scars. It's not without having to put up a fight. You are going to persevere, though. You've been through a lot. You're at the Nine of Wands when we go into August. So you're going to need to rest, and you're going to need to reconsider. Maybe you need a new game plan going forward. So, interesting reading for you, Aquarius. I want to say I wish I could be more positive here. I am just reading the cards and telling you what I see. This will not resonate with everyone. Let's see if I can get some more information for you from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle. Spirit, please help guide Aquarius this month on their high spiritual path. What does Aquarius need to know? Please show us a message that will help guide my Aquariuses on their path forward. Oh, interesting. This card came up for Libra. Yeah, this card came up for Libra, I think. The Web Weaver. Was it Libra or Cancer? No, it came up for Cancer. That's interesting. So, this card talks about synchronicity, divine intelligence, cause and effect. Okay, I'm going to read to you from the book here. It's a short message, so if you can hang on for a couple more minutes here. Card number 4. Now, the interesting thing about this card is that I did get a comment from a Patreon, and we both agreed that this has dual meanings. So if you notice, it says the Web Weaver here, but web can have a dual meaning, like the interwebs, the internet, the web, the way that we connect with each other socially nowadays. So just keep that in mind while I do your reading. The Web Weaver rejoices that your creations are far-reaching and have positive effects on the many. Every action, every thought, every word and deed is woven into the web of creation. When the Web Weaver appears as your ally, she grants you the way to others of like mind and intention and lets you know you're not alone in your endeavors. Just when you need to make a connection, like magic, synchronicity occurs. Music reverberates through the web and plays in harmony with your own. This is a sign to trust in the connectivity between all events. Magic is afoot for you. If your query is about a relationship, the Web Weaver gives you assurance that meaningful coincidence comes through to give you reason to hope. Potential grows into reality with care and patience. Remember that the web reaches far and wide, and you're only capable of perceiving a small part of it. Trust and pay attention to the patterns you see play out in your life. All things will be revealed through the web. So, I'm just looking to see if there's anything else here. There are some additional messages. One thing I'm getting is that, don't camouflage who you really are in order to manipulate results. It says, are you fearful that you'll be left out in the cold and abandoned if you don't relinquish control? Your strand in the web is beautiful and unique, and you don't need to camouflage who you really are. You're being challenged to stand tall in all your perfect imperfections. See yourself truly and allow the patterns of your life to be woven into the beauty meant for you and you alone. Keep in mind that if you do what you did, you'll get what you got. The web remembers everything. Do something different this time and watch a miracle. This applies to all your questions in this moment, for everything is connected. I really like this phrase here. Keep in mind that if you do what you did, you'll get what you got. And sort of that idea of doing the same thing over and over again and producing the same results. If you don't like the results that you got last time, do something different. Because you're going to get a different result. So it asks you to try different things. And remember that all events are connected. And there is divine timing at play here. It says synchronicity, divine intelligence, cause and effect. There are repercussions to things we say and do. And if you don't like the results that you're getting, you're going to have to try something different. That makes a lot of sense, especially with the cards that I'm seeing here. We are out of time. Aquarius. Thank you for joining me. If you like this reading, please give it a thumbs up. You guys, you know I have a lot of readings to get through, and I do them in order of likes. The mid-month readings, I go by likes over on Patreon. So you guys had the fifth number, or the fourth number of likes, highest number of likes, hence why I'm doing a reading. And be sure to leave me a comment. I read all my comments. Thank you so much for joining me. Sending you love and light. Many blessings for a wonderful rest of July. And I'll see you guys in August. Well, I'll see you guys actually sooner than that for your love forecasts. So stay tuned for those. Take care.